Welcome to episode number 8 of the pod. Let's get it in the same place. Do not watch episode 7 back to back. You can't if you want. Hit that shit. Hit that like. We will continue the conversation because this just got really interesting. We talked about life.
Talk about basketball.
In the outer rim of the galaxy. We talked about life on Earth with basketball. And we're just going to do a deep dive right now. Welcome to the Ril and Kev pod. Let me go back. 30-minute pod. We are here, but we have guests today. Everybody say hello, welcome, comment. This is Jaden, this is Alize. We have the youngins today. We had to have special guests, and they are our first guests. I didn't even introduce them in the last pod, but we just wanted to add some new flavors, some new perspectives on the pod. So hopefully you guys enjoy what they got to say, and they might show up again in the future. So we were talking about.
Let's go deep into like life.
Wait.
How life started.
Wait. Can I just say, what do you think about when they say we know more about outer space than we know about the ocean? Have you heard that before?
No,
yeah,
that's definitely true.
Do you think, how is it? But my thing is how.
I think it's because we discovered something in the ocean that was way beyond like human life, or like more scary, or something that
Have
could.
you seen them squids?
Yeah,
40 feet long.
Because there's more ocean. There's hella ocean around us, and we only
Have you
discovered
seen that protein from?
So much galaxy.
We discovered 8% of the ocean.
Okay, I got one thing. I kind of want to say
Because NASA. That's why NASA changed to space.
No, I kind of want to say one thing. So when you have a goldfish, right? In a small tank.
What?
Listen to me.
Listen.
Okay. Listen. So when you have a small goldfish in a small tank, it can confine itself right there. So when you expand it a little bit, this shit is real right here. It gets bigger.
Oh yeah, it gets bigger and it grows.
So when in the vast ocean, when you see a big ass squid, like
goldfish.
Yes, they grow as the tank gets bigger.
Yeah, they expand.
I thought they
I learned something new today.
No, I'm being honest though. I'm being honest though. Like for us. So it's to the confinement though. I can't even spell confinement, but
Wait. You know what's crazy though? Because have you ever heard of the Greenland shark? So it's the Greenland shark is a shark that only like lives in like 3 to like 10,000 feet in the ocean, but they say but they say it can live to 300 years old. Anytime they find a dead one, they did like a carbon dating and shit, and they say they're like 300 years old. Yes, so something that lives in a place that we can't even go to because we would die instantly.
The depth perception.
They live longer because they're adapted to live in those horrid conditions.
Wait,
So
what
if we adapted
Are they
to
blind?
it?
Yes.
They're blind as fuck, right?
Yeah.
And they have only like smell
and they have like
sense.
they have eyes, but they're like
So,
they're all
opaque.
fucked up.
Yeah. So they have like little fish hanging off of them sometimes, like feeding off of them. Yeah.
I've heard of those.
Yeah. So how can something who
human
lives in-
beings, how many senses do we have?
like senses?
Yeah.
We have touch.
They say we have 5,
taste, we have
but
smell.
we have 5,
Okay.
but we have other senses as well. They don't talk about. We have like proprioception. You ever heard of that? Hell no. Nursing school.
What is that?
Oh, hell no, we going back to school. Give her like a month. I don't want to learn shit right now.
Proprioception is knowing where things are without seeing them.
Oh, so like,
Close your eyes.
Okay.
like you can sense something.
Touch your
right.
wrist. Touch your wrist. You're not seeing it. That's
Yeah.
proprioception. Touch your ankle. Like you know where it is.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about natural, like natural.
No, but that's a natural sense.
I've been
Proprioception
seeing,
is a real
I've been
sense.
seeing that shit. That's like a superpower shit. But when on like anime and shit or like superpowers, they can actually like sense around the room.
Like I know that it's here. If I close my eyes, I can still know.
Yeah, because you've seen it.
Yes.
But like
No, I'm talking
when
about
your
these
eyes is
natural
fully
stuff,
closed
like
and you're in a
smell.
new room, you can sense whatever is next to you.
Oh yeah.
That's what you're talking
but
about.
you're still like Yeah.
No,
that's proprioception.
what was given to us naturally, not like, you know, evolved.
Naturally?
Like, we're not being like Spider-Man. Like,
that's drive
like stuff
to
like
be the
that.
best.
No, like what? Sense?
No, I think I think back then, you know.
Touch.
Name the original
Touch.
ones.
Touch.
Touch.
Smell.
Yeah.
Feel. Sight. And what's the other one?
Hearing.
Hearing, yes.
Oh.
Those are the 5 senses.
Name the original ones though.
Yeah,
those
are the original.
Yeah.
Unless you got a sixth sense. I see dead people. That's sixth sense. If you ain't seen that movie, check it out. It's a great one.
What?
I think dogs see dead people.
No, they definitely do.
They definitely
real
do.
They
talk.
definitely do.
So you know how nowadays it evolves from that, right? It, like everything goes a little bit like tangent and stuff. You feel me? Like now it gets a little different. You feel me? That's what I was trying to say. You know?
How does this connect to the Greenland show?
No. I think it's kind of crazy because when we evolve, we're getting smarter, but I think we're getting softer. Because back then it used to be like all war and everyone Vikings.
Oh, yeah.
And all that. They're stupid.
I've done that in the past 5 years. Sometimes, bro, me and Kev are like this, and then next thing you know, we're like, alright, it's really crazy. Alright, but yeah, so, life in the ocean, if you go down there, you will get crushed immediately, right?
Yeah, you definitely
Yeah, the pressure.
The pressure, right?
But like, what if human life could be adapted in the water?
You talking about Atlantis?
Yeah, I think that's an actual city. It has to be the lost city of Atlantis.
I believe in it. I'm not gonna lie. I believe in it.
They said it just got. You know they say California one day will be submerged.
Yeah, I think in the
Because
future.
Greece is already getting submerged.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. No, they say what's gonna happen because it's a combination of global warming, obviously. So we're close to the water, so ocean levels are rising, but also the San Andreas Fault, the way that it's like kind of like right there. If it has a hard enough earthquake, it'll cause like our crust to kind of do this deal and move forward into the ocean. So how scary is that? Because we live here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I don't know. I think about things like that. Also think about stuff like
You know what I heard? I heard that Antarctica is melting.
It is.
Oh, it is.
And they're growing flowers there. They're growing fucking flowers in the snow in
See, that's not normal.
It's not, and it's because of global warming.
I mean, look at our summers that we're having right now.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, it's getting hotter
it's
every year.
No, it's getting scary. Pretty much, it's getting really scary.
It is.
It is.
Sometimes
And
I'm like,
crazy
man, should
how,
I leave my car on because the AC's running? I'm like, damn, global warming.
Because
Fuck
like
that, free
before, you know,
it's free. But it is really getting scary. Like, not to joke about it. Like, I think about this every single day.
it's
what
actually
can,
a
what
scary
can we
thing.
do about this? You know what I mean?
I don't think there's nothing we can do. I think that's just life.
You know, it's not. I mean, it's affecting us, but it's not gonna affect us as much as it's gonna affect like the future generations.
Yeah, but the babies
That's
too.
true.
I'm thinking about my niece and my nephew too.
Yeah, I think like new life coming, and then we're slowly getting to like an end where life is getting more and more fucked up. The planet is getting more and more fucked up, and we're still producing life.
That's
And we're already overpopulated.
Yeah,
True.
we're definitely overpopulated.
Imagine if you got like 6 kids.
And then there's
crazy.
hella wars going on. Especially our president, he's ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, he might
No,
die.
he's
That's
not.
another subject right there.
Biden
He might
is-
die tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, Biden is not working for us right now. And I used to think like, oh, because Trump was a racist, blah blah blah. He wants to build a wall, but like Trump actually was doing something when he was president.
Yeah.
Ever since Biden became president.
That's the thing, man.
You know what? Trump said that if he gets elected, like as president again, he's gonna leave it up to our states to ban like birth control, condoms, and like all of that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we should not ban them.
He's gonna leave it up to
Everyone is getting, like, younger people are starting to get pregnant.
But I feel like that's like a self thing though. You gotta control yourself.
No,
Don't blame
But
it
at
on
the same
that.
time, not everyone can.
that's the thing.
because-
But
Because
that's a
no
self
like-
thing though. That's a self thing.
one wants to take responsibility into like using actual protection because they just want the sex. Next thing you know, there's a baby in them,
No, that's a self
and they don't
thing.
want to take care of
And
it.
then what if someone gets raped? That's like not.
That's
a
different.
That's a different
That's
story right there.
not-
That's a
different
different
story.
story.
Abortion. Wait, the abortions here they already passed as like they're still legal here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, here.
So like, luckily that is because, but they're already Trump wants to ban birth control and condoms, and then Biden, I think the problem with him is, wait, is it Trump or Biden that wants to do the project?
It's
20.
I think Trump. Trump is the one who wants to do Project 2025, huh?
Shit, I haven't.
You guys haven't heard of Project 2025?
Nope, never
They're
heard
gonna
about
It's
it.
release hella like,
What is it?
it's like gas and like
Yeah.
what the
Come
freaking
on. Yeah.
oil in somewhere, and it's polar bears, Antarctica, and they're gonna go extinct. And oh yeah, imagine that we wouldn't even be able to tell like the future generation, like we weren't even here to be able to see the polar bears.
Yeah. So continuing about the ocean.
Yeah.
So the ocean has all these amazing, we call animals, isopods.
I think there's
You
isopods.
heard of isopods?
Yep. The ones
What's
that look
that?
like.
Imagine a roly-poly
Uh-huh.
I know exactly.
in the ocean, but 30 times bigger. That's like the creepiest thing I could think of.
And they move hella slow because
Slow.
it's so cold.
But
Wait.
they have mandibles.
Wait, this is a real.
These are
animal?
real
Yes.
things.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
look
pull
them
it
up.
I'm
Look
gonna-
it up.
Usually, Joe Rogan, they call them fingers.
What the fuck?
Isopods. But yeah, it's like imagine having a 3x roly-poly in your hand, but it's from the ocean. Yeah, we gonna get there. Imagine having a roly-poly 5 times
What the
the size of your hand.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
an
I think I've
alien.
seen
Yes.
that
Yeah.
on
So,
TikTok.
They say that those things were alive, like when the dinosaurs were around.
Mhm.
That's how, I guess, durable, like they are, because they lived in the deep ocean anyways.
Yeah.
So like anything that was happening above the ocean, like levels at that time, like the asteroid that hit, wouldn't have affected it. So yeah, those things are monstrous, crazy, but you won't find things like that.
You know what that reminds me of? You know the bugs from Wreck-It Ralph?
That is
Yes.
not real.
That shit, it looks like that without the flying part. Like, what if they start, like, evolving and they can start flying and they can adapt to, like, us now? I think that shit would be, like, really, really bad.
You know what I have been seeing?
You ready?
I've been seeing a lot of videos talking about how the ocean is trying to tell us something, and we're not quite understanding it yet. Because have you seen like all the videos where like hella sharks and whales are coming up on the beach
Yes.
and like they're exploding, right?
Mhm.
Because of like all the air that's like built up, and then they're exploding. And there's been a lot, like more than like almost ever.
I think
this year.
people are saying it's the Leviathan, you know? You know what that is?
Yeah.
Big ass creature from biblical
Yeah.
stories.
Wait,
People
what am I
say it's
thinking of?
that.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking about purgatory for some reason.
This man.
You know what
Yeah.
purgatory is? Okay.
Yeah.
But purgatory and the Leviathans, they go hand in hand. Because if you don't know, I'm going to say it to y'all right now. Purgatory is the space between heaven and hell, right? And in between it is purgatory. And in that section, when you're waiting on, if you're thinking about going to heaven or hell, there's all these different creatures, and the Leviathan reside in the purgatory.
Yeah,
That's
because
why.
I know in the scripture one is killed and the other is still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why it just made me think about that.
Hold on.
But
There is
Don't
something
fall.
big in the ocean. There has to be something big in
The
the ocean that we
megalodon.
don't know.
No.
It could be the megalodon.
No, I actually do think there's like at least one or two that's still there down
like-
there in the ocean.
There could be like hibernating,
Yeah.
or they're waiting till the day till like one of them pops up.
well,
Be careful.
if a Greenland shark can live to 300 years old, like
There
I
has to
said,
be something that can live like
A
way, way
megalodon, they're
longer.
hella older than freaking Greenland sharks.
yeah. That's
So
what I'm
they
saying.
have to be here still at some point. Like,
They all can't die. Not everything could die from
No,
that
no, no.
asteroid. Because
yeah.
look at us now. After that asteroid,
We're still here.
we're overpopulating.
Yeah.
Hella people now. Some animals are going extinct, and it's kind of sad because, like, you know,
What do you think about things like the Loch Ness monster? Do you think those kind of creatures could be real? Because they say the Loch Ness is if it's real, would be a type of dinosaur.
Like mythical creatures? Like
No,
that?
just that one in particular, because they say it would be a plesiosaur, right? One of those old, like a dinosaur type. So you think something like that could survive in the ocean?
No, yeah, definitely.
101%.
Because they know plesiosaurs are real because they have the skeletons of those.
I think
Right.
most of the animals we have now came from evolving, like back then, dinosaurs and all that. They're definitely from that kind of bloodline.
And you know,
But
it's
they just
crazy.
got softer.
Yeah, it's crazy because you know how like obviously before the world wasn't like as overpopulated. You know, there wasn't as many cities going around, buildings. The animals used to be bigger back then.
Yeah.
Hella bigger, right?
To me, it's like,
And like,
where do they get their proteins from?
Each other.
Yeah.
Where do they
Cannibalism.
get their
Cannibalism or eating other creatures. But the
If
thing
a
is,
creature is eating another huge creature, they're just gonna get bigger.
Yeah.
what's weirder about it, like
the definition of
the thing is,
it is though.
where did it all start? You know, because I believe in God. I'm Catholic, right? And yeah, animals, humans did come from God. Like there has to be something deeper than that. Because what if we die and there is no like afterlife?
Mm-hmm.
Or what if we die and we just reincarnate? Because I've been seeing that shit. I've been seeing that.
I believe in that, but I don't believe it happens to everyone.
No, it doesn't happen to everyone.
Because you know what? There are stories where like kids will be like 7 years old and then they'll have this really like vivid memory of being a 40-year-old man.
I've seen that.
And then they're like, but they can like say like
you killed
clearly
me and
like
shit.
they lived through this, and they're like, how would you have known about this being like a 7 or 8-year-old kid? You know?
Yeah.
I've seen this one.
Yeah, reincarnation has got to be real.
It is
real.
definitely.
It's
It
definitely
is.
real. But like that's crazy to think about, huh? But,
Imagine being
10 years old.
a 10-year-old kid like 100 years from now, and then you're like, I used to vape.
What the fuck?
When
Wow, that's a bad example.
when I was a teenager.
Oh, I was 10 years old.
Let me tell
like-
you this one story.
I'll be a
Okay, go.
I remember vaping when I was a teenager.
So stupid.
How
No,
bad
that's a bad example, but
No, that's
I get what
funny,
you mean. I get what you mean.
We talk about into the future and shit, seeing spirits like just
Wait, I don't know if it's like
Yeah.
a vivid memory. It's like a vivid,
Because
very
you know what?
vivid memory he had.
Smoking has evolved from smoking like just tobacco leaves to
But
cigarettes
it's like in the
and cigars
reincarnation.
to vaping now,
Hmm.
right?
What the fuck are we talking
So it's like, you know, how we've evolved. What are we gonna be smoking in the future?
yeah, we had you back
Smoking
then.
air.
No,
No, I know what you're talking
We
about.
gonna smoke
They
in
used to
this,
have-
but it's more.
No,
it's
they
more
used to
like
have peace pipes back then.
Oh yeah, peace pipe.
It used to be peace
Indians.
pipes. It evolved to smoking. What's it called? Contraptions of what we use. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little bit. Now it's like, oh shit.
next thing you know, we could be smoking this house.
We gotta charge this shit, man. Who got the seed?
You know, this house could turn into like little bits of ashes. Put a little flavoring. Put a little TLC. THC. Put a little bit of THC.
Chasing waterfalls.
Put a little bit of THC. It gets you turned, but you know, there's so much TLC.
You know what?
Oh, hell no.
Eventually, it's just gonna be to a point where you just have to touch something, and then you gonna get like a nicotine high. Like fentanyl, that's a real ass drug. People just touch it, and they could die from it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It might just get that way eventually. Like, man, you want to smoke a cigarette? Nah, I just got this thing right here. I got my nicotine hit today. Blah blah blah. I'm straight. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how far
Oh,
is it going
that's scary.
to evolve?
That is
Right?
That is scary.
That's scary.
Like it could go from just like this could be like 25K, and then next thing you know, it could be 1K or 1K and one puff is like 200,000 hits in one puff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, we don't know where things are going.
It's
But
scary.
it is
That's
scary.
When I'm thinking
But
about
you
it right now,
know,
it's scary. Bro.
let's veer back. You know what's not scary? The deep ocean.
No, that's scary.
That shit is scary. What are you talking about, man?
Because they still are the
8%.
same creatures from millions of years ago
Aquatic ape theory.
to
fool.
right now.
8% of the ocean has been discovered. What are you talking about? That shit not scary.
Oh, it's really scary.
But who knows though? Where's that like?
I'm actually scared to go into lakes, bro.
Who
Yeah.
who did like a little study of that right there?
NASA.
Nobody knows.
NASA. Has to be NASA.
You know what NASA stands for?
And they stopped.
National Aquarium Satellite Agency.
That came from his ass.
I know you just pulled that shit out of his ass.
All right, there's a video. There's a video of when the crabbers that were going out there in nothing but land right there, and they heard like a whistle. It was almost like a song right there.
Oh yeah, that's
That's a siren, bro.
yeah.
That's a
Siren
mermaid.
shit.
Yeah.
Mermaid, bro.
Yeah,
definitely.
So everybody thought about that right there one time, but to me, it felt like.
Aquaman. Jason Momoa. The man of my dreams.
But to me, it's like
Not
it's
this
like
You
very.
know what? That's the problem. You're gonna get lured just like that.
No,
They
no.
try to lure you like that.
No, no,
Only the men.
no, but
For
at
real.
the same time, though, think about this.
Got it.
Tell them.
Uh,
It's kind of dope right there because they're in a vulnerable spot right there. You know what I'm saying? If you guys really look back at it, though, it's like they didn't like pull out their whole crap or anything. They didn't make their whole quota and stuff. The next thing you know, you saw a little.
what the fuck?
Hey,
She was up.
hey, random or not?
What the
Random or not
For
random?
real, y'all.
Do you know what?
You trying to do it too?
Do you know what a soft shell crab is?
Yes,
I think
Yeah.
I've heard of
That shit good as fuck.
But do you know how they're made?
No, how are they made?
It's like in the middle of the molting process.
Yeah.
So you know how like crabs or like other animals, they'll like molt so when they become bigger. All a soft shell crab is, it's like their skin that grew didn't harden yet. So they're still like their skin is still soft. That's all it's soft. I didn't know that till recently. Oh, that's crazy, bro. They think they're just gonna get a new hard outer skin, and then you snatch them up, you deep fry them mugs, and they taste good as
So
shit.
basically, they're evolving, but we just stopped it.
Yeah, and we
just eat it.
Yeah, we eat them mugs.
That's
bro.
crazy.
That's messed up, bro.
But like that's
Imagine
like
me going through
eating
puberty.
animals.
I'm going through puberty right now, evolving. And then the alien just snatched me up and rubbed my booty hole. Back to the aliens.
Eat the little ass. Eat the little ass. Oh yeah.
He said, stop that. Oh man, this is crazy. See, that's what I love about us just talking about random topics.
Besides the ocean, have you guys heard of the all-white party?
I did hear about it. I heard that was a crazy.
Yeah, I think we should talk about it more on
Celebrities.
the next podcast. You know,
We're just like we here and we quit. One day when we go there, we're gonna show them that
I can't find it, man.
the white party should be the cream party.
what are you talking? What?
Because white's just too clean. You know what I mean? Like, what if you get some
Wait,
ketchup
what are we
on
talking
that?
about?
You know what the white party is? A bunch of celebrities are all invited into one party. Not even nobody, just like hella famous people. You know, like
You got it's an
Beyonce.
exclusive invite only.
Yeah. And you know who started going in there? Streamers,
Yep.
which is kind of crazy.
That means I have hope that we're gonna get invited.
Even
Ril and Kev pod.
you even see the BET Awards?
No, yeah.
When Keith Lee, he's just a food critic too
Yep.
on TikTok, and he's invited there.
That's what I'm
It's like,
saying,
the
bro.
BET
Yeah.
Awards is like
3 years, we're going.
if we're known.
I'm like, man, what are these guys doing there? How'd they get there?
We're
I don't
like-
even know how we got here. 500 subscribers on YouTube. That's it.
And we're invited. They're just inviting nobodies at the, not even nobodies, but like
Yeah.
just like people who made a big impact, but not too big enough to even be there.
Yeah.
You know, the white party is close to the the ocean. Bring it back.
Oh my gosh.
We all next to the ocean. We in
Did
California.
you see they're playing a football game with all these celebrities? How crazy would that football? That's like the best celebrity like football game you could ever have, bro. They had Tom Brady throwing to like who was it? Quavo.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw that shit on Instagram. I was like, damn, man, just random ass people, just celebrities, just getting all together, having a regular like a football game. It was like a 6-on-6 football game.
This whole world is run by celebrities.
Oh yeah,
You can't. If you're a nobody, it's like being a king and queen type of system, you know. But the kings and queens in our time right now are celebrities.
Yeah, no, you know, the world has always been ran by powerful people.
Yes.
Definitely.
I think just now we know more of the powerful people because of social media.
Yeah, it's spreading
social
around.
media definitely.
Everyone's starting to know. People are getting scared. People are like, "Oh, we should protest against them." But
That's why I want to get big, but not too big. Like 300 million subscribers only.
300 million. That's still a lot.
Mr. Beast, I'm
That's a lot.
coming for you. No, I'm just kidding. I got 212 right now.
No. Mr. Beast, if you see this, I want to be in your video. I'm trying to win a Tesla too.
Bro,
I'm trying to get a
I'm
little
trying to
1
win
million
something.
bucks.
Goddamn, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to get a submersible go into the
I'll be
deep
in the-
ocean. Bring it back to the deep ocean.
I'm in your Squid Game game.
Oh shit.
Oh man. But yeah, this whole world is like, it's crazy. There's the ocean.
Gosh, we only know 8% about it, apparently.
Yeah,
But
there's
there's social media, and everybody knows everything about everyone.
yeah.
I just found out the other day Kevin Bacon and myself had the same birthday. Shout out Kevin Bacon. Shoot.
Who the fuck is Kevin Bacon? Who's Kevin Bacon?
Man, if this pod wasn't almost over,
Can we learn him?
yeah, man. How you not know Kevin Bacon? He's like in every movie, bro. Wait, what movie is he in? But he's in a lot of movies. He was, if you were around the 80s and 90s, you know who Kevin Bacon is. All right. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode of the pod. All right, we're just gonna stay still for a couple seconds so I can edit it back in perfectly. Damn!
Hey, no, that's a blooper. That big ass blooper. Put that bitch at the end of the video.
Damn!
Hey, you remember that one time?
All right, 5, 4, 3, 0. Yeah.